Hey guys, it's Saf here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and I have decided in today's video I'm going to be using all of my souls stones that I have available. I've been umming and ahhing and kind of on the fence about whether or not I wanted to really go for it, but in the end I figured I've already got 27,000 points here from doing some artifact upgrading, and I am chasing some very specific epic souls more than anything else that I'd really like to get hold of. So I'm just going to pull all the souls. I've been hoarding them for quite a while now. I can't really be bothered to hold them any longer. So in this video I thought we're going to do a very good kind of like, let's summon all the souls, see what we get, and see kind of if we can get those souls that we're after. Obviously we're going to get some points from doing this for the Path of Vengeance. If you didn't catch my video yesterday that I posted, that kind of gives you all the information you need to know about, you know, how you actually go about completing this event. You can see like the summon souls here. We get like 100 for a tier 1, 1500 for a tier 2, and we are going to get 7,500 for a tier 3. I do have a tier 3 stone, but I've decided now not to go and exchange for more stones. So we're going to just summon what we have available to us. Now the soul that I'm really after more than anything else is probably a Whisper soul, because Whisper right now is getting used in so much more content. I've got her at 3-star already, but to be honest, you get so much more power out of 5 and a 6-star, specifically in Phantom Touch. We get like 20% more crit damage here. We get another 5%, so she's got 25% more crit damage to come. There's an extra 100 attack. There's an extra 10 speed. We get more guaranteed damage from Phantom Touch. At the moment, it's only at 30%. That would go to 100% with a chance for a 30%. So it's a lot more damage. There's also the opportunity at 6-star that we can go towards a Crushing Rend. Now, there is a video that I will be doing on Crushing Rend versus Phantom Touch versus Hero Soul. Kind of like a follow-up to a video I did when I was looking at this, like, for the blessing spotlight for Hero Soul. We've done a bit more deep diving and we've done a little bit more analysis, and it turns out there are different ranges in which different blessings will actually be better or worse, even at 6-star. Normally most people would jump to the conclusion that, you know, high-end content where the enemy has got high levels, you'd want to go to Crushing Rend, but that doesn't always seem to be the case. So that's a video I'll probably be putting out later this week, especially if I can get my hands on a high awakened Whisper. It would be also great to get more souls for the Godseeker area. There's a team that you can do if you hit 5-star that can make Sand Devil run a lot quicker in terms of turn counts. You kind of need the 5-star. You can do it at 3-star. I was talking to one of my community members about, you know, you can do it at 3-star, but the build for an area is really, really hard. I really think 5-star is where you can go. That was kind of championed by Biohack, the 5-star team, where basically you can run Miracle Heal. You can see I've got the Miracle Heal ready, and you don't actually need to go that fast. You can probably go at like 200 odd speed. It's actually quite a big difference. But because at 5-star you get that 100% chance to restore max HP, that's much better than 75% chance. Even this 25% chance loss is a problem. Now, obviously, I would love to get some legendary souls, but I'm kind of ignoring the chance that that's going to happen. I already have my 6-star Seer, so that's not really a problem. We're looking mainly for the Aneri and the Ninja. If I get a Dithea in there, that's not a bad idea. An Ugo is not too bad either. And if we can manage to pick up a more Gnut souls, that's also a great option. But obviously, if we're doing the Path of Vengeance, we're going to get an Artak soul. I have decided that I'm aiming for the 4 and the 5 rather than the 3, 4, 5. It depends on how much points I can earn, but 4 and 5 paths require 80,000 points, which is much more accessible than, say, 122 for all 3 of them. I'm definitely skipping this 2-star. I probably will try and get the 4 and the 5, maybe the 3 if I can't get the 4. I currently have a 1-star Artak, so I just need to buy the 2-star Artak when it comes in the shop. So, without further ado, let's get summoning. Obviously, like, there's the odds of getting anything good out of 129 stones, 6 tier 2s, and 1 eternal is slim. It's just the return rate is just poor. You know, even the wish list just doesn't get you much stuff. You know, I need to actually change this out now because we probably want to take away Duchess, and I want to bring in Gnut. Where is Gnut the Hoot? Actually, I want to take out you as well, and I would like to bring in you, and I would like to bring in Gnut. Wherever this dwarf is, there we go. That's my new setup. I use Awella a lot. Gnu is a really, like, he's just a god for killing bosses now. So he 100% would benefit from like a 3-star Soul Reap, for example, just to finish off those bosses. Ninja for Sand Devil, just so we can get that protected Brimstone. It makes such a big difference. And then my epics here, Demitha for Clan Boss, and my 2 that we've talked about. Rares, I just throw these in. These are 3 of the most common rares that I use. So we do have a bit of space in the soul collection. I'll be clearing it out as I go, just because I keep a lot of the high awakened souls here. You can see I've got quite a lot of sort of 4 to 5 stars. I do have some 3 to 1 stars, and I tend to always keep every single legendary soul that I own, even if I don't own the champion, because they are so hard to acquire. So we started on, just as a breakpoint here, because we're going to put into practice what we talked about yesterday. We've got 27,000 Vengeance coins. Let's see how much 129 Mortal Souls, 6 Tier 2, and 1 Eternal Soulstone is actually going to give us. So, let's go. Get 1,000 per 10 pull here, basically. But, you know, we're expecting this to basically be 1 to 3 stars. If we can walk away with one of those wish lists, that would be great. Get a 3-star Chani and a 3-star Asala. That's actually quite a high roll. A 4-star Hell Freak. We do get a wish list, but not like the champion we want. I'm pretty sure we've already got all 3 Cold Hearts fully awakened. I mean, I don't really see any more benefit, at least to the 2 to 3-star. Get a Catacomb Counselor. That's a really old champion. That needs a bit of an update. We get a legendary. It's a Lanikis. I only seem to be able to get legendary champions that I don't own. A Lanikis Soul, but hey, it's gold. We're getting gold. That's good. We want a Whisper, though. Whisper or a Neri is really what we want to get out of this. Every single time I see that purple portrait, I'm like, is it one of the ones we want? Get a Rehab. Actually, a really good rare. We get another legendary. It's a second Jetney 1-star soul. Why is there so many? Why is there so many useless legendary souls that I don't own? I do have Jetney. It's just I haven't summoned her. But, you know, this is what you expect from Tier 1 stones. It's all 1 to 3 star. Oh, it's a 5-star Cold Heart. Oh, that's good. That's a big improvement. A 5-star Cold Heart. Okay, I mean, we can basically collect up these coins. As I said, I'm not actually exchanging these anymore. This is an investment fund for the Whisper. If I can't pull the Whisper Soul, I'm investing into Essence now. I'm only saving this all for the Whisper. I don't really care about any more stones. But actually, you can see here, I don't want another 1-star, so we're going to sell that. There's no point having another 1-star Jetney because I only have 1 Jetney and I wouldn't even make a second Jetney unless, you know, it's just never going to happen. We do keep hold of the Lanikis Soul, as I mentioned. Never want to get rid of these legendary souls because even a 1-star legendary soul on a random champion is going to be of value. We're just going to hold on to it. But we can pretty much go into 1-stars and we can just sell every single one of these champions because we just don't want them. I keep the Shadowbow Tirlac in case we might want it for something. There's another we just don't need it. What else have we got here? We don't need this because we've already fully upgraded it. So I'm going to clear this out now and we're going to jump back to the summoning. So as I mentioned, I actually can upgrade one of my Cold Hearts. So we can either go for the 4-star or we can go and basically take one of the lower awakening. Now, it's probably beneficial for me to take one of the other ones. It depends where I'm using them and which teams that I currently have them in. I think the only teams that I'm currently using a Cold Heart in is probably... I don't think I'm using them in any teams right now. So it's probably just the Spider 20 kind of speed farm here that we've got going on, which would be one of these ones. So it's probably worth upgrading number 2. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to send number 2 up into the next tier. We'll get a little bit of soul reimbursement. It's not that good, to be honest. But hey, we have now a 5-star Cold Heart. Boom, straight up to the top. What do we actually get from a 5-star? Well, that's just given me 1% to 1.5%. So from a 0.5% per enemy to a 1.5% per enemy. That's quite a big increase in Spider. We also get another 15% crit damage. So, you know, this has pushed her stats really high now. We're up to 284% crit damage on a Cold Heart. If we were to put that in something like a Demon Lord, it'd be 300%. It's kind of crazy how much stats you can really push with Awakening. So that's the first bunch gone. We've got another 89 to go, and then we're going to do the big stones at the end. What else can we get? Can we get that Whisper and a Neri soul that we would really, really want? Or are we just going to get more of these useless 1 to 3 stars? Because that's what we're getting right now. It's just useless. That's all just like full on useless. Absolute waste of a 10 pull. Anything else? Oh, a 3-star Renegade. Okay. I don't know if I actually need to upgrade it, but it's a wish list. It would be nice if we actually got the wish list for the epic or legendaries, not just the rares, but there you go. I mean, a 2-star table is not terrible, I guess. Still not like, we're still not like getting crazy pulls. What else we got here? A faceless 1-star. That's not what we want. We don't want the thing. Good epic rates, but they're still all just like 1-star. They're not really what we're after. We're not. Oh, it's a 5-star tormentor or burrow. Great epic. If we can just get the 5-star on the epic, then we're talking. Oh, a legendary. It's a wish list, but it's already a 1. I've already got a 1-star. Okay, well, we can take the wish list, but I've already got a 1-star Weller. I've already got a 6-star Frozen Banshee, so that's really useless. So again, we'll collect the coins, but I don't really think we got any improvements there. I don't think we've managed. Oh, we can take this up a little bit. Basically get ourselves another chance to proc a Phantom Touch. Actually quite useful if you're using her in Fire Knight. Just getting that 30% is double the chance of a Phantom Touch proc. If you open with that A3, you've got 3 chances at 30%. It's a lot more than just a double chance if you think about it, because it was 15 times 3 before. Now it's 30 times 3. I'm almost like, it's a 75% chance, rough math off the top of my head, that you're going to get a Phantom Touch proc, which is really good for trying to knock that shield down. So that's an improvement. We can basically kind of 1-star Bellower, I guess. We just ascend the champions that are up. I don't really mind doing like 1 to 2-star ascensions. Like I've said this in previous videos, these 1-star souls sell for so little as a rare champion that if you are using some rares, like just having the value of a 1-star rare is going to be more than just traded it for essence. But we have got a lot of, we've already got the Oella at 1-star. We're not going to have another one, so we're going to have to get rid of that. We do need to do another big cleanse and get rid of all of these bad 1-star rares. So I will be back in a moment. Okay, we've got 49 more to go, and then we've got the big stones. We're completely emptying the account. We've been hoarding for about 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. So it's about time we cleared it all out. 1-star Gomlock. Hellhades has a 6-star Gomlock. Wasn't that excited. We do have a 3-star Tramaria on a champion we don't own. I don't know what's worse, the fact that we're getting those higher things, but on a champion I don't own, or not getting them at all. It's just... if I get a Tramaria one day, I might have a use for it, but it just feels real bad that you basically get those legendaries. Another 1-star Jorgid, a champion that I don't own. Come on, game. Give me something that I own. That's all I'm after. Give me a soul. Not another 6-star Doom Priest. This 6-star Doom Priest is cursed. Oh my god. Oh, a 3-star Oella. Okay, that's good. This Doom Priest is cursed. Oh my god. I have managed to pull the first soul that I pulled on my main account was a 6-star Doom Priest. The first soul that I pulled on the free-to-play was a 6-star Doom Priest. And now I've got another 6-star Doom Priest. What the hell do I do with so many 6-star Doom Priests? But a 3-star Oella is huge because we get that second aura boost. I've put the legendary aura on her, the inspiring presence or the intimidating presence, which is really good considering she's got a 75 resistance aura, so you get a lot of value out of that aura blessing. We get another 2-star Cold Hop, we've already got those. But seriously, a 6-star Doom Priest. What more do I need to do? At least we're starting to get some champions upgrades. That Oella is an upgrade, and it's a wishlist one. It's better than what we could hope for. It's not the Whisper and an Eerie that we really want, but it's progress. So we can come in here now and we can go a little boost. We get some compensation. That gives us from 2.5% to 7.5%. So we're going to get like another... Let's have a look how much that works out at. So that's going to give us double the weakened of the enemy aura, which does have some relevance in PvE content because Fire Knight 25, for example, they have a very strong defense aura. So actually weakening that aura helps weaken the wave quite considerable. So don't ignore that this weaken in PvE on certain content. 7.5% here, that's basically 5% more on a 75, so that's quite a big increase. That's good, like 5 to 10 extra resistance. That's basically a free substat roll across my entire team, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. But seriously, a 6-star Doom Priest, like I've already got one, I've already awakened it. What do I do with another 6-star Doom Priest? Brutal. Right, let's do another clear out. You can see I've already got a 2-star Jorgid, so we don't need another one of those. We'll get rid of that. We can awaken the Gomlock, I think. That's a good upgrade as well. 1-star is better than no star at all. I often think the value of a 1-star is really high, but then the value of a 2-3 is pretty low, and 4 to some extent unless you're looking for a damage dealer, and then 5 and 6 is where it really ramps up again. But actually having an awakened champion is better than not, I often find. I got to do another clear out and then we will pull the last souls. Okay, let's pull the final set of souls. We don't need to do any more cleansing. We don't need to empty any more of the soul collection. I know I'm a bit of a hoarder. Everyone in stream always tells me I'm a hoarder. What are we going to get from the last? We get a wish list straight out of the bat. Are we actually going to get a Whisper or an Eerie? That's all I really care for. That's why I started this process. We get another wish list. It's a full rare 10 pull. Oh, brutal. Very brutal. All right, let's do these 6 here. I never really find I get much out of these tier 2 stones. I'll be honest. I find them pretty poor, but maybe we'll get lucky. That's not lucky. That's a Dark Hellhades. Nobody wants a Dark Hellhades. She's kind of good, but no. And here comes the probably train of 4-star rare souls that come out of these stones. That's what I normally find I get here. 4-star rares across the board. We do get a 6-star Painkeeper. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't use a Painkeeper, but in a Bat Eater scenario in certain areas, like a 6-star Painkeeper is pretty solid pick. You know, of all the rares in the game to get a 6-star soul, at least it's something that has some use endgame. Unlike a 4-star Ironclad, which is pretty average. Are we going to get anything else? It's an epic. Is it one of the ones we want? It's a 3-star Baroth. Oh, come on. Just one soul that I actually started off really wanting. Ooh, a legendary. No. It's Hotatsu without the hoe. I didn't go for this champion because I didn't want the... Oh, well, if I ever get Tatsu, I've got a 4-star soul, I guess. The last stone of the long collection that we've had. The last stone. What are we going to get? What disaster are we going to get out of this? It's a 5-star epic. It's a 5-star epic. Oh, come on. A Prundar. Oh, souls are awful. A 5-star Prundar. What the hell am I going to do with a 5-star? I don't even know what Prundar does. I'll be honest. I think he's just like a meat shield. What does Prundar do as a champion? Where is he? It's a void meat shield. Has a 25% of counterattack when under provoke. Strength and continuous heals. I mean, it's not bad. Not 100% chance to provoke. Rough. Really poor returns there. I mean, we can upgrade our Dark Hellhades, I guess. We don't use Dark Hellhades, but it's an upgrade. We like upgrading. I do like to hoard souls. I do like to... I mean, we could just throw it in there for 6-star. We'll have a look how much it sells first. We do have a lot of other things. Is there any other upgrades we've got of any value here? I don't really think so. We could upgrade a Hotatsu if we wanted to. We might as well upgrade a Doom Screech to 2-star. 2-star souls, they just don't sell for anything of worth. We can upgrade a Kurzad to 4-star. Kurzad is actually very useful for a lot of secret room content because he's one of the few rares that actually can give you an AoE decreased defense. Not that great, but it kind of works in a lot of secret rooms if you use his A3 into your like Cold Hearts or your Nukers, your starter champions. So actually having a few souls on him is a decent option. But we did pick up a Tatsu. I don't have a Tatsu. Like, come on. Look how many souls that all of these champions are very high value. You know, we've got an Acrizia soul, a Leoria soul, we've got a Kaimar soul, a Bad L soul, a Solus. You know, these are all great. I'm pretty sure I've already got Rhonda Ascended, so I don't really need another Rhonda soul. That can go. We've got a Calvalax soul, a Holzring soul, a Jorgid soul. We don't have the champions though, so we're just going to store them up. No, that's what we got to do. We've got to store them all up and just wait. Now, question marks really are here. Do we actually just sell this Doom Priest soul? We kind of have it. I don't really see the value in selling it just yet because I'm not looking to exchange my coins for anything. I'll keep it here as a value that I can sell. But really, I'm just waiting for the right champion in the Mystic Market, which is probably going to be Whisper. All of these coins that I've got queued up here is all for Essence for Whisper. I can get 276 Essence. That's enough Essence to get the Whisper all the way through to 4. And then hopefully with the remaining souls here, I've got nowhere near enough for the 5, right? But I have got 55 that I've managed to get from the Iron Twins. So we're going to need, I think it is 100 at the end, and then I think it's 30. I can't remember exactly what an epic trade up is, but I think it's like 20 or 30. So we've got enough of this tier 3 coin. We could probably, we could use, we can probably get one of these for fun, just to see if we can get one last thing, maybe. I don't know. We could probably try it. We probably won't. It's probably going to be with an epic. Oh, baited me. It's a Lady Tessa. Nobody really wants a Lady Tessa. That's an awful champion. Lady Tessa was one of my first epic champions in the game, but not really. Like, we don't really want a Lady Tessa here. We might as well do a Fleshmonger. Fleshmonger is one of those other rares that is quite good for AoE decreased defense in that kind of option. If you need it, same as Bloat Wraith here is another great option if you need it for that AoE decreased defense. I'm trading in these rare souls because they're just not worth much. You know, I'd rather just use them because they're just never going to sell for much. I mean, let's have a look at how much a 2-star rare is worth. Like 6 coins. The 2-star soul giving me 300 attack on a rare champion. It's just more valuable than 6 coins. Like, it's so bad. Obviously, for the champions that I know I'm never ever going to use on a 1 or 2 star, I kind of sell. Like, for example, like this Rock Tooth, I'm probably never going to use it, I'll be honest. I've got already all my Daywalkers ascended, so I don't need any more of those souls. Abyssal's actually a great epic, so it's worth keeping. And these new Sylvan Watcher epics are actually quite good, especially Rehab hits really hard, so it's worth keeping some of those. But you can see I'm holding on to all my like 6 stars. We've got some good ones here. The 6 stars will sell for decent. 100 is very good. The higher ones sell for a lot. You know, I could probably get a good, you know, I could bag a good 260 here if I need to. I'm not trading it straight away because, again, I haven't got anything to exchange the coins. But my inventory of souls is sitting there with enough that I could probably get myself, you know, about 5 to 10 more tier 2 essence if I needed to. But again, some of these raids are worth getting to a full 6-star as well. I've got a 6-star Boltsmith. It did loads of damage in Clan Boss. So just having a 6-star can do a lot of work. Let's bring the video to an end. Let's kind of have a look and see how many points we got. We started at 27,000. We've ended at 58,000. So all of those stones have basically given me like 30,000 points. Keeping in mind, I need 80,000 minimum to get this 5-star soul. 80,000. So we've got a lot of way to go, as the souls have helped, but we've got to do a lot of artifact upgrading to even get anywhere near it. And we're probably going to just have to save for the essence for the 3. It's a bit expensive for the 3. It's 120 tier 1 essence, but it's much, you know, it's probably better than the 4. The 4 is 300. So it's pretty rough. What I will say, though, if we did sell this 6-star Doom Priest, it gives us 380 tier 3 coins here. And you think that's pretty good, you know? That's quite a lot. Until you translate that into how much you exchange it for essence, and it's 50 per 1. So 380 is 7 Eternal Soul Essence. If I want to try and get a 6-star epic soul from the split market, it's 100 essence. If I want a legendary, it's 300. So I only have 293 to go to get that 6-star legendary, or like 93. It's just, it feels bad. The exchange rates are not great. There you go, guys. That is all of my souls pulled. No more hoarding for me. I got to go back and grind some more or find the credit card for some more stones. But generally, I don't buy the stones unless they are really good. Like, they keep throwing these out. Unless it's 2 for 1, I don't really see the value. I'd never buy these. They're just, these stones are awful. These stones are decent, I guess, because you roll the odds. You look at where all of the good souls have come from. They didn't really come from this tier 2 and tier 3s. They came from the tier 1. All the upgrades have come from the tier 1 pretty much, so I don't really see the value of these. I'll only ever get these if it's a good deal and it's like a 2 for 1 setup where you basically get 2 tier 1 soul stones for $1. Then I consider it. I'll never consider these prices here. They're just too expensive for what I think they're worth in terms of just their return rate, especially this 4 tier these. I don't mind that they changed the mini mix pack up, because generally this pack is bad for an endgame player. Specifically for me, like, you know, I'd rather just get a dedicated energy pack. I don't really see the value of refills. Chickens are nothing. XP boost, who needs a demon? Like, most of this pack is poor. So I don't mind they change that up. But yeah, that's the only time I would do it. So it's back to grinding Iron Twins and Hydra. Hydra reset tomorrow. And we'll probably summon all those during this just to help mitigate some of the silver cost here. And we'll see what we get. But thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I try not to do too many summoning videos, but every now and then it's nice to share with my community the luck that, or the bad luck that I have, or the stupid amounts of luck that I seem to have to be able to get 6-star perfect Doom Priest souls. That seems to be my achievement. But yeah, if you want to see more of these videos, hit a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, do all those YouTubey things, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.